I entertained the U.S. troops in the Middle East on the USS Eisenhower. I did, because we were in the Middle East doing shows, and my manager called up and thought, hey, why don't you guys go on an aircraft carrier? Why not? And I thought, you know, great idea. He goes, oh, it's gonna be great. Great for your career. And it was, I was happy to go. Now, they said aircraft carrier, I thought they meant it's parked. Like the Queen Mary in Long Beach, it's there. We just show up, we get on, la 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 la, and then we get off. No, 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 no. You're getting on the airplane because you're going on the ship, you're landing on the ship. Oh. So they give you a little life jacket, and they give you all this stuff you gotta wear, and this little helmet, and you're facing the rear of the plane. And then we get up, and we don't know where the ship is. The ship's on duty. 81 days without dry docking, we went to entertain them. We did what they call a controlled crash landing. Right? We're in there, and he goes, that's what's gonna happen. It lands. Now, have you ever watched it on Discovery? They have a hook on the airplane. The hook catches a cable. There's 1, 2, 3, oh, we're fucked. That's the cables on the ship, right? So the guy goes, this is what's happening. It's gonna land on the aircraft carrier. We're gonna hook up from 210 miles an hour, complete stop. Don't worry about it, we're there. Now, what happens? If we miss the cables and we will thrust off the ship 1,000 feet, if we don't make it off the ship, sir, we'll just fall into the water. Not to worry. Our helicopters will be hovering around. The pop tops of the airplane are gonna pop off. And then you go right through. And we'll pick you up. And voila. And I'm thinking to myself, as I'm in this airplane now, I'm not worried about taking off or falling in the ocean. I'm thinking, if those tops pop up, I'm not gonna get through the fucking airplane. I'm gonna be stuck like a Pop-Tart out of a toaster sitting there. All the sharks are gonna be going around, look, Greek food tonight. That's what we're having. That was the second time I shit my pants. First time at Target, second time USS Eisenhower. Reporting for duty. There you go.
I think we should make use of the retired rappers. I think we should send them in the military and use them as code talkers. Because you know, World War II, Korea, Vietnam, we used Navajo Indians as code talkers because they didn't have a written language. You could not, hoorah, there we go, we got a Marine in the house. Give it up for the Marine, everybody. Hoorah! That's what they say, that's the Marines. Marines is hoorah. The Army is hooah, and the Navy is ooh, ah. Anyway, sorry. Hey, come on. Come on, they're a bunch of seamen. What are you talking about? Thank you for knocking me off track, sir. I appreciate that. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Easy, easy. He's Mexican. I'm fucking scared and shit. You want to fight right now or what, eh? Let's go. I'm fucking kick your ass right here, hoes. Let's go. I don't give a shit if you're a non-one or not, hoes. I'll kick your ass right here. What, eh? What? But if we use rappers, old rappers in the military, no country would ever be able to decode that hip hop talk, right? I'd love to see the chain of command come down. All right, take this down, Corporal Ludacris. The general has ordered the strategic bombing of the E1 facility, effective immediately. Over. Send. Now this rapper has to send it to another rapper, but in his hip hop talk, right? So he's like, "Yo, what's up, dog? What's up? What's up? Yeah, that's right. That's right. You gotta feel me on this one, dog. This for real. I'ma let you know what's happening right here, right here. What's about to happen right there, right there. Yo, the general has given an order. The strategy is a bizarre the E1 for ZZ. Yo, snap quick. Holla back. Yeah. Now think about the enemy trying to listen in and decode that. The enemy's listening going, what is this bullshit? This is nothing, this is bullshit, it's not English. Did you hear him say Allah is back? Yeah, all right? Yeah, hoorah, hoorah.
It's fun to travel, man. It's fun. Thankfully, I have a cool job where I get to travel for a living, get to perform. And the most rewarding time I ever had in my life was not too long ago. I got to perform in the Middle East for the soldiers. I did a USO tour over there. It was the best. Soldiers are the best audiences. They don't give a crap about political correctness. They just want you to laugh. They want you to be honest. They want you to be true. That means they have to have a good sense of humor. You do a job that serious, you have to have a good sense of humor. I get off the C-130 plane in Afghanistan. Group of 5 soldiers there to meet me. They walk up, they're like, Mr. Williams, we're so happy you're here. I'm like, fuck yeah, you guys want to laugh, right? They're like, no, you're a midget. We want to do some fun shit with you. Oh. Right, like was there a meeting the day before, like some commanding officers on stage? We have a dwarf coming on base tomorrow. We need some ideas for some fun shit to do. Henderson, what you got? Do we have any large cannons? Good idea, Henderson. I ask them, I'm like, guys, what sort of fun shit do you want to do? They say, we want to take you on a Blackhawk helicopter. I'm like, yes. I'm going on that. And I tell that to my friends. They're like, Brad, weren't you scared? No. You have to understand who I am, the life I've lived. I'm the guy that when I go to Six Flags, I can't ride half of their shit. And now the US government just said, you see that death machine? Do you want to hop on? Erection. I'm good. Yeah. So we go to fly in a Blackhawk helicopter. Now, before you fly in one of these things, they don't just let you go. They have to put gear on you. They put a helmet and a vest. And apparently, there's not a lot of midgets in the military. Helmets and vests are not made by Oshkosh. They are not made by Oshkosh. First of all, the guy brings me out a helmet. He assumes that because I'm a little person, I have a tiny head. Wrong. I do not have a tiny head. I have a big fucking head, okay? I don't have dreams. I have movies, okay? So they bring out this little helmet. They're pulling on my head. It doesn't fit. They're pulling it down. It doesn't fit. They have to get an extender strap for the chin and buckle it and buckle it and buckle it. Now the chin fits. That doesn't change the size of the helmet. The helmet is still sitting on top of my head, not protecting shit. It's not even a helmet at this point. It is a war yarmulke. I'm thinking to myself, great, I'm going into a country that has a lot of pissed off Muslims and they dressed me like G.I. Jew. This is gonna go well. Thank you, smart people, for laughing at that joke. Some of you got it. Some of you guys are like, wait, Jews and Muslims don't get along? Kill yourself, all right? End it. Nobody likes you. So now they get the helmet to fit. Now they bring out the vest. Now the vest would be a vest on any one of you nice people. On me, this was a bulletproof moo-moo, okay? This thing went down below my knees, and they told me, run to the helicopter. Like, oh, right, I'm gonna run to the helicopter. I'm gonna look like a badass. I did not look like a badass. I looked like a fucking penguin. Like, I was running like that shit the entire time. 100 yards of this. The only thing that was missing was Morgan Freeman narrating the damn thing. And now we see the little people make their way to the Blackhawk helicopter. As I'm running, I trip and fall in the middle of the runway. I know, I could end the joke right there if I wanted to. Dwarf down, hilarious. As I'm laying down, one of the soldiers yells at me, Mr. Williams, you gotta get up. This area is surrounded by snipers. If you stay down, one of them is gonna take you out. Not scared. No, not scared of snipers. 2 reasons. 1, damn near impossible shot, okay? 2, you're not even gonna get the shot off. Could you imagine? You're a sniper, you're up in the hills, been there for days, you're scanning for the enemy, and all of a sudden you come across me? You're just up there like, okay, where the American, I kill the American, where the American, I kill the American, where the American, I kill the American. Oh. Ahmed, get the fuck over here right now, Ahmed. Ahmed, get the fuck over here right now. You have no idea what I'm looking at right now, Ahmed. no idea. If I were to describe to you what I am looking at right now, I would only be able to describe it as happiness. I'm looking at happiness right now, Ahmed. When I die, fuck the 72 virgins. I want one of those. So now I get up, make my way to the Blackhawk helicopter. Now, Blackhawk helicopter is about yay high, all right? I can't get in that. I'm wearing the moo-moo vest. I can't. I look at the soldier, I'm like, hey bro, can you help me out? He says, no problem. Pulls a lever, little handicap helper step, flies out. Sweet. Except for the helper step was about that freaking high. Still can't get in. I had to ask this soldier to do something that I swore, as a little person, I would never ask anyone to do, ever. I look at him like, all right, bro. You're gonna have to toss me. And the smile he got on his face, like, this is what I signed up for! And he grabs me, and he could just throw me in real quick. We would have been done, but no, he had to enjoy himself. He picks me up, he just goes, 1, 2, asshole! He finally picks me up, he tosses me in, I get in, sit down, buckle up, good to go. But before we start flying, pilot turns around. Pilot has a little speech for us. And this is the speech that I hear right before I take my first helicopter flight in Afghanistan. Pilot looks at us and goes, all right, Mr. Williams, this is Bagram Air Force Base, Afghanistan. Some shit goes on here. We don't anticipate anything to happen, but something might happen, and we do have to prepare you for such a scenario. What sometimes occurs, these particular helicopters, they get fired upon by something called an RPG, rocket propelled grenade. You might know it as a bazooka. If this is to happen, you'll hear the words fire in the hole, followed by our machine gunner onboard return fire. If you hear our gun go off, it is no longer a combat simulation. It is a real-life war scenario with real-life consequences. We'll do everything in our power to keep you alive. We'll do some evasive maneuvers. You're curled up in a fetal position. You'll be fine. I stopped listening after you said bazooka. Now I'm scared. Now I'm terrified. But I can't show fear. I'm on a helicopter with a bunch of 18 and 19-year-old badass Marines. I can't be a 30-year-old man like, I don't think this is a good idea. I can't do that. So I'm like, all right, Brad, just shut up. Try to be cool. I'm glad I had that attitude, because we took off. Oh my God, this was so much fun. We start flying over the base. Soldiers are describing the base to me, the function of the buildings. I'm cracking jokes. They're laughing. We're having a great time. Then we flew outside of the base. And you want to know what happens? When a Blackhawk helicopter flies outside of the base, you have to test fire the machine gun to make sure it works. They didn't tell me that. No. They told me, hear the gun go off, kiss your ass goodbye. That's what I heard. So we get outside the base, out of nowhere, you just hear, fire in the hole! I had my first period right there on the damn helicopter. America.